Peace and blessings, Hotep. This is your brother Shaka Sankofa, Street Law Soldiers. And, pardon the interruption, brothers and sisters. Brother Shaka Sankofa, Street Law Soldiers, Hotep. Black Power, peace and blessings to my brother, cousin, Brother Timothy Cofield Bay. May he rest in power. Just returning from his homegoing service, which was nice. It was nice, pleasant, small, and down to the point, so to speak. And what I want to talk to y'all about, one of the things I want to talk to y'all about is the brother Darren Seals, who is a strong force in terms of activism up in Ferguson, Missouri, following the Mike Brown situation, Mike Brown murder by the cracker cop. And so as a result of him standing up and being non-compromising with these motherfucking devils, because Black Lives Matter is nothing but black fags matter, black gumps matter, because it's funded by George Soros, who is a major drug dealer that played a major role in the Iran-Contra situation with Oliver North and all those other fags who were trading guns and flooding our communities during the Bush administration with drugs, in which Rick Ross, the real Rick Ross, went to prison for and took the rap for that. However, Darren Seals was being followed and being under surveillance by these motherfucking pigs up in Ferguson that resulted in his demise. Shot several times and was set on fire, and was car, truck, and the brother was torched. And if you watch it, you can see some of the footage on YouTube of how the police didn't even do a thorough investigation. Everything was sloppy. Shell casing still on the ground with CSI rubber gloves and all types of shit, to show you that these motherfuckers were the ones who put the hit on that man. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. That's what actually happened as far as I'm concerned. This Black Lives Matter shit, and what happened was he was exposing these motherfuckers because black fags matter. That's what I call it. Black fags matter started out initially supposedly be for the prevention of police brutality against black men. However, if you look on the mission statement of Black Lives Matter, it mentions nothing about black men. It's just about black women and children and the LGBT community. That's all black fags matter is. And he was exposing them for that, and all the money that these fuckers, fags, and these dykes were getting from contributions and donations towards the rebuilding of Ferguson. No one in the black community received a dime. The black community of Ferguson did not receive a dime of all those millions and millions and millions of dollars. It all went to this Black Lives Matter shit, and which is organized and ran by crackers. You see crackers with their fists up, hollering Black Lives Matter, which they want to say is I wouldn't be surprised if they changed the names to Black Fags Matter, because that's what it is. And I'm not gonna spend a whole bunch of time on that, but it's the modern day NAACP, which they a lot of people don't know. The NAACP was founded and by a white imposter, so-called Jew by the name of Arthur Spingarn, but they let coons run it. W.E.B. Du Bois and Booker T. Washington, which I spoke to you all before about that. However, white supremacy is at an all-time high. These crackers are not playing. They're up all night. A lot of them can't sleep because they're scared. That's why they come up with all these different weapons, all these different tactical teams, different organizations of police terrorism in the black community, because of the fear that they have you know, towards black males especially. So, you know, thanks to these sellout coons, you know, let me get my drink. These sellout coons and these people like Ray Lewis, who was completely, Shannon Sharp completely tore him a new asshole on TV when he got to talking that bullshit, you know, about Colin Kaepernick, you know, and that just show you the type of coonism that takes place with our people. And that's why before we even make a move in terms of our liberation with these motherfucking devils, we got to get rid of and move these goddamn coon niggas out of the way. We got to get them out of the way. They got to go. They have to go, you know. And that's because what has our people in that mindset is religion, you know. It's over 70,000 churches in the United States of America, and they make every Sunday they rake in over $50 million every Sunday. And just think, 4 Sundays. That's all it takes is 4 Sundays, and they could create a. Give me a second, people. Okay, like I was saying, these religions have us fucked up, still fucked up. These are the religions that this cracker has given us, and we got to get rid of these religions. Christianity, Islam, Buddhism, Hinduism, Zoroastrianism, and any other religion that keeps you in fucking social control, where you have to believe that one person is responsible for your fucking destiny and your afterlife or your current condition. That's why I don't believe in no fucking devil, because once you give shit like that power, you know, then it all it does is just weaken your DNA, weakens your energy, and takes your fucking vibe and actually disintegrates your motherfucking vibe, so you can't function on the frequency that you're supposed to function on, because of the fact that you've tuned out all your shit to plug into some a fucking story. You know, because anybody that you believe in any of these books, no one ever seen these motherfuckers ever. No one, no traces of their existence or anything, you know. And we gotta leave that bullshit alone. We gotta leave that fucking fairy tale shit alone. Gotta stop believing in the Easter Bunny, the devil, being afraid of every motherfucking thing, you know. And just like the black man, you know, the black women, you know, they're in no position to call a black woman a bitch when the black man acts like a bitch all day long. He can have an AK in his goddamn hand. One police pull up with one fucking gun, you drop the AK and run in the house to your fucking mother. You know, just like I said, where a lot of y'all play these motherfucking games and PlayStation and smoke all motherfucking day, thinking that your motherfucking condition gonna change and you become more of a fucking coward, man. And teaching these babies, these queens are teaching these boys not to buck back. You know, that we all one color, everything is the same. You know, don't fight back. You know, cooperate with the motherfucking police and the devils and all this shit. Whatever he do to you, just go along with it and all this bullshit, man. You know, in the beginning of time, our queens, and you look at Queen Tai, Queen Nzinga, Queen Yah Santiwa, and millions of our queens would literally send the boys out to become men. They can't even come back to the village until they have completed a rites of passage program. Kill a live animal with a fucking stick. You know, that's how brave they were, you know, at 12 and 13 years old. You know, these children now, you know, all they want is a fucking sip up and play on and text and be texting and going on motherfucking all this old social media and all this old motherfucking bullshit, you know, and which takes you out of the realm of reality, you know, and eating a whole bunch of death, you know, fucking Fruit Loops and all this bullshit. Vitamin D, motherfucking milk was nothing but a goddamn cow antibiotic. You know, you drinking that shit, shitting all over your goddamn self. You know, not being able to think, not getting the right sleep, don't have any knowledge of no history, because you think if you go down to this goddamn museum, you know, because you niggas don't understand the purpose of putting a museum up is to ensure that the people that you are honoring and looking at their artifacts, you know, most museums, with the exception of this one, and it's going to happen to this one too. When you go to a museum, most the people that they're talking about in the museums are no longer existing. They're no longer existing, and that's what they have planned for us. That's why they have motherfucking museums, you know. And all it is just some of our people just bringing shit from their basement, you know, which shit is priceless. But this motherfucking cracker, you know, has managed to talk his way into conning you out your motherfucking most precious sentimental value items, you know, from anywhere from the Civil War, you know, through the civil rights movements, you know, and you give that shit away thinking it's gonna help your people, you know, and it's not. You know, excuse me. You know, but you know, like I said, you know, we have to lead these youth, because we talk about them all day, how they wear their pants down. Even I get on them. Yeah, I do get on them, because if you love someone, you're not gonna be afraid to provide discipline to them, and that's what I do. I'm not just gonna glorify everything that they do, even if it's wrong. That's not me. I'm not that type of dude. However, you know, just like these gangs, you know, before they were gangs, these motherfuckers were political organizations. Crips, meaning community revolution in progress. Bloods, brotherly love, overrides oppression and destruction. That's what that shit meant. You know, and then Larry Hoover had the blueprint, you know, and it was a structured document for how black men supposed to conduct themselves in the street as a unit, as a community, as a fucking nation. But what they did, they locked him up and took the blueprint and told Gay Z he could make a goddamn CD about the shit and turn it into a motherfucking musical. You know, the blueprint. Name one of his goddamn albums, The Blueprint. What they did to Jeff Fort, and all other brothers that were community organizers, grassroots activists, and fucking street warriors and revolutionaries. They get rid of them and they keep the bougie niggas, the niggas that's gonna cooperate, you know. And my thing is, I'm not gonna mention your name, you know who you are. When you sit up here, when you're on 125th, when you're up New York, you know, and you scream that Black Power shit and kill a cracker and all this bullshit, but then when you get do election, you got whites in your motherfucking audience, then you talk about it ain't about color and all this old motherfucking contradictory Benedict Arnold bullshit, you know what I'm saying, taking pictures with white Jew boys and all this old shit, you know, and you know, that type of bullshit, man. You know, that's some aging shit to me. That's just my personal opinion. You know. Also, this shit, social media, this so-called conscious shit has just become like reality fucking TV, man. Beefing, name calling, all this old shit, bickering back and forth. See who can fill up a goddamn school auditorium and make money, you know, off the goddamn drama. The same motherfucking drama that you can get on Empire, Power, and Hip Hop Wives. You get it from niggas on motherfucking social media. Supposed to supposedly be conscious, but that's all you hear. Nobody's talking using their motherfucking craft. Everybody wants to be the top motherfucking gun so they can rake in motherfucking bread. Off the poor. Off the motherfucking poor people. People like Sarah Sugasetti, brother Dawad Israel, Darren Muhammad. Those are brothers that did lectures literally for free. When we were connected, you know what I'm saying? And those days have gone because of the fact that, this shit has been infected, you know what I'm saying? And this shit has to stop, like I said, when we're gonna wake up, I like to give shout outs and hoteps to my queen, all the brothers and sisters that's really putting down some motherfucking work. I'm not talking about motherfuckers that's bullshitting and playing and you 1 minute one day, you the next day, and you don't know who to be, you don't know whose side to be on. And I know that. I'm not perfect. I have said some things that I have regretted later on. Because I know, and I've done that before. Try to play both sides to the middle and all that shit for the sake of bringing peace among people. But at the end, by doing that shit, you end up getting fucked around and getting caught up in the middle. So that shit is ineffective and it's no longer needed. What we need is people who are committed to struggle, that's willing to get out here, because we feed the homeless, we clothe and house the homeless, we provide drug treatment, housing, referrals to housing and shelters and even psychiatric care, even people just struggling out here with different diseases, HIV and the like. Because, I'm certified to train in all those areas, But we can't do it with people bullshitting and playing the motherfucking 50. It's just that simple, I'm going to be back because I got to go out here and put some work in the streets. And I will be back with some more information. Peace.